A new chapter coming in. So this is exciting. Let's see what's coming. It shows they're moving forwards. Okay. What's coming in this new chapter? Okay, in the winter, this is where things are really going to start to move forward for you. You've been feeling unsatisfied where you are at the moment and kind of stuck in this place where things are just not going in the direction that you want them to go in. This could be to do with a relationship, it could be to do with work, it could be anything, it could be friendships. So let's take a look. Something that you thought was going to move forward in spring that didn't, that you've been disappointed by. It's like you're going around and around. You've been stuck in a habit of doing that cycle. Is changing. You're letting go of that and you're starting a new chapter now. This might take up until the winter months for you to fully move on. But in a few weeks, you're going to start changing. You're going to start feeling different. It's showing here you're going to learn from the past, okay? So it's interesting because it shows a really fed up energy and then all of a sudden this change. You're going to start to understand your feelings. You're going to start to kind of work out which feelings are real and which are not. It does show here, this could also be relating to work, okay? So if you're needing a change in work and you're feeling like it's just not satisfying you in the way that it did, this is it. This is where you kind of change. Showing money there, so you might need a change with money. You might need kind of more money coming in, and so it's time to make a change. Let's see. Yeah, it shows you've been talking about this for a while, but you've not really moved forward. There's been a few conversations. It could even be with a boss at work. You know, you've asked about promotion or you've asked about moving forward, but nothing's been happening. Showing there, you've got to go back to the drawing board, okay? That's what's going to happen here. You're going to look at the situation and work out what nourishes me, what is good for me, where am I my best self. So this is also about personal growth and self-growth and focusing on what works for you. Shows here you might have felt very kind of stuck in a situation here, and you need fulfillment, okay? So moving forward, we've got this opportunity coming in the winter months where you can finally kind of find something else that is going to fulfill you in a way that you can kind of, there we go. So we've got a few options coming in the winter months where you can decide what works best for you. I think you're changing paths, and at the moment, although it feels like nothing's happening, you've needed a bit of space to kind of think this through and decide how you can transform into the next phase of life. So you're going to gain clarity there, but it does show a separation. So I would say you're either moving to a different department, moving companies altogether, starting something of your own. It's going to shock people around you, but know that these influences around you might have been the reason that you haven't moved on already, or you haven't kind of chased that dream or that goal. And it just shows here the shock for other people will actually be a surprise for you, because you're going to really kind of be proud of yourself once you've done this. It could be a small move. It doesn't have to be a massive change. But in doing that, it just gives you that fulfillment that maybe you've not had. So be mindful of the influences around you, because you do what serves you, not what other people think you should do, because they're not living your life, okay? And it does show you will be waving goodbye to the past and having this new kind of chapter. There's definitely a link to the spring. There's March time again. So maybe if you tried to make this move then, but it didn't work out, or you applied for a job and you didn't get it, don't give up, because we've got this change that's kind of waiting to come in, and at the moment you're just going around and around and it's just not fulfilling you. So change your perspective and know that something really good is on its way.